Long before names were carved into stone, and before fire belonged to anyone, there was a woman who lived at the mouth of a cave where the forest breathed slowly and the earth remembered everything. No one knew where she came from, because she had arrived the way rivers do, quietly, already knowing their path. The people who once passed near her shelter spoke of her in lowered voices, asking each other why a serpent rested on her shoulders like a living mantle, and why it never bit, never tightened, never left. They did not understand that the snake was not her weapon, not her pet, not her curse, but her vow. She had been a gatherer, a watcher, a child of seasons, until the night hunger came too early and the clan chose fear over mercy. They left her behind when she was sick, when she could no longer walk fast enough, telling themselves the forest would decide her fate. The forest did decide. It gave her breath back, it gave her silence, and it gave her the great python, ancient and patient, which had watched humans longer than humans remembered watching anything. When she woke in the cave, cold and alone, the serpent lay beside her fire, unmoving, its eye open, waiting. Did she scream? Did she run? No, because she understood something simple and terrible in that moment. Everything that survives does so by listening. Seasons passed, and she learned to carve stone, to shape wood, to dry meat and herbs, while the snake circled her body, not to claim her, but to guard the boundary she had drawn between herself and the world that abandoned her. Hunters who wandered too close felt unease, a pressure in the chest, a sense of being measured, and they left without knowing why. At night, as Sparks climbed into the cave roof, she would ask the serpent questions no one else could answer, about hunger, about loyalty, about why creatures take more than they need when the earth always remembers the debt. The snake never spoke, yet somehow she always understood. Years carved lines into her face and strength into her hands, but she did not become cruel. She became precise. Those who came seeking shelter were fed. Those who came seeking to take were turned away, sometimes by fear alone, sometimes by the sound of scales shifting in the dark. And when stories spread, they changed, as stories always do. Some said she was married to the serpent. Some said she had become half-beast herself. Some said the cave was cursed. None of them were right. She was simply what remains when betrayal does not kill you, when the wild accepts you not as a ruler, not as prey, but as kin. Even now, when the forest grows quiet